Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Amanda Maylan Indriani. NPM 234111053. Management Class 23A. Here I will present introductory business course material, namely about how to start your first business. Starting your first business involves several key steps. 1. Identify your business idea. Choose a business based on your interests, skills, and market demand. Research the industry and identify your target audience. 2. Create a business plan. Outline your business goals, target market, competition, marketing strategy, and financial projections. This plan will guide your business and attract potential investors. 3. Choose a legal structure. Decide on a structure, or example, sole proprietorship, LLC, corporation, that best suits your business needs. This will impact your taxes, liability, and reporting requirements. 4. Register your business. Choose a business name and register it with the appropriate government authorities. Obtain any necessary licenses and permits. 5. Set up finances. Open a business bank account and set up accounting software to manage your finances. Consider funding options like personal savings, loans, or investors. 6. Build your brand. Create a brand identity with a logo, website, and social media profiles. Develop marketing materials and strategies to attract customers. 7. Launch your business. Start operations, market your products or services, and engage with your customers. Monitor your progress and adjust strategies as needed. By following these steps, you can establish a solid foundation for your business and increase your chances of success. Business is an activity undertaken by individuals or groups with the aim of generating profit through the production, distribution, and sale of goods or services. Essentially, a business creates value for consumers who are willing to pay for the products or services offered. The process of starting a business begins with identifying a viable business idea, where one must assess personal interests, skills, and market demand. After identifying the business idea, conducting thorough market research is essential to understand the target market, customer needs, and competitive landscape. This step is crucial for identifying opportunities and potential risks, as well as formulating a unique value proposition. Creating a business plan is the next and one of the most important steps in starting a business. This plan should include the business's vision and mission, market analysis, marketing strategies, operational structure, and financial projections. The business plan serves not only as a roadmap for operating the business but also as a tool to attract investors or secure loans. Once the business plan is ready, selecting the legal structure of the business, such as sole proprietorship, partnership, or limited liability company, or LLC, becomes the next critical step. Each structure has different legal and financial implications, making it vital to choose the one that best fits the business's needs and goals. After choosing the legal structure, the next step is to register the business and obtain the necessary licenses and permits for lawful operation. At this stage, setting up business finances is also a priority. Opening a dedicated business bank account and using accounting software to manage finances are essential for keeping personal and business finances separate and organized. Additionally, finding the right funding sources, whether through personal savings, bank loans, or investors, is crucial to ensuring that the business has sufficient capital to start and grow. Building a strong brand identity is another key aspect of starting a business. The brand identity, which includes the logo, website, and social media presence, should reflect the business's values and vision. Effective marketing strategies are necessary to attract and retain customers. This can include a variety of marketing techniques, both digital and traditional, such as SEO, social media advertising, email marketing, and networking events. Proper promotion and excellent customer service will help build the business's reputation and increase customer loyalty. Once the business is operational, it is important to continuously monitor performance and conduct regular evaluations. Using key performance indicators, or KPIs, will help measure success and identify areas that need improvement. Adaptability is also crucial. Businesses must be ready to adjust to market changes and customer needs. Continuous innovation and enhancement of products or services will help the business remain competitive. Reinvesting profits back into the business to support growth and exploring expansion opportunities are also important long-term strategies. Overall, starting a business requires a combination of thorough planning, effective execution, and strong management. While challenges will inevitably arise, with commitment and adaptability, a business can grow and achieve long-term success. Integrity, dedication, and a willingness to learn and innovate will be key to running a successful business. That's all the material I can convey, thank you, I hope it's useful, I'll end it. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Many of us want to start our own businesses. Public space is filled with reports of new ventures, but the reporting on entrepreneurship is heavily skewed in one particular direction, towards people who've started new kinds of businesses. Pioneers who've pushed the boundaries of commerce by creating a wholly new offering, usually through the help of some form of innovative piece of technology. The new entrepreneurs might, for example, have invented an app for measuring and controlling the humidity of clothes closets, or they might have come up with a tiny sensor that can detect hunger in domestic animals, or they've built a social platform to connect people planning a trip to Italy. This emphasis on novelty can leave us feeling that the chief and correct way to become an entrepreneur is invariably going to be through radical, technologically based innovation. We may therefore, as we contemplate an entrepreneurial future, ask ourselves, with increasing panic, what entirely unthought of idea we might ourselves come up with to propel us forwards. In our frenzy, the answers we arrive at may start to lean towards the implausible, the trite, or the naive. But there is another path. Most of the economy is made up of businesses doing stuff that people have always been doing, or have been doing for a very long time. Making daily bread, or shirts, or trousers, teaching languages, or giving travellers a bed for the night, raising animals, or fixing teeth. In other words, most businesses operate in areas that economists call mature, sectors where it's rather hard to come in and make a surprising fortune. But that doesn't mean these sectors should be ignored. Far from it. There are a plethora of hugely meaningful possibilities hiding for us in plain sight on account of one, perhaps surprising fact about the economy. A majority of businesses don't love what they do. We might make a basic distinction between two kinds of businesses: pragmatic businesses and businesses of love. Pragmatic businesses are everywhere. They almost define for us what we think business is in its essence. They know how to make their product or service with a sound degree of competence, but there is a practical, unidealistic edge to the way they go about things. There isn't anything very powerful drawing them to their particular offering. They might easily have been doing something else. They don't care about the long term. The business is only a vehicle for an underlying financial purpose. One eye is always focused on how to sell up. If the owners didn't have to work, they almost certainly wouldn't. Such pragmatic businesses may do fine, or even very well, for a long time, but the motivations are easy enough to spot. A discerning eye can tell something crucial within minutes of walking through the door. This is not being done with or for love. Pragmatic businesses dominate the economy. One might say that over 85% of businesses fall into this category. But there are parts of the economy, and they are heavily in the minority, where things are being done rather differently. Businesses of love produce many varied things, but there are some underlying principles holding them together. Here, love means a total commitment to excellence of a given product or service, a desire to reinvest almost all profit into guaranteeing this excellence, a focus on the long term, because the business is, for its owners, the meaning of life. There is no interest in selling the firm right now, or perhaps ever. The dearest wish might be to give it to someone you love, like your child. Love means you'd almost do it for free, and don't only because you need to live. You need to pay your employees, and you want the business to be able to last into the long term. The product or service is what you love, and you love it inordinately. Businesses of love are the sort where the owner has scoured the world for the best kind of flour and wakes up excitedly at dawn to check on the progress of each of the loaves. Or the aircraft factory, where the workers think of every plane they're building almost like a relative they will always care for. Or the stationery shop, where notebooks and paper are viewed as objects of beauty rather than utility. Or the travel agency that won't rest until it knows its clients have enjoyed their trips rather than just paid for them. Or the sandwich store that views a fine avocado and chicken roll as one of the authentic joys in a tricky life. Businesses run for love are not always successful in the standard financial sense of the term. Some might just be returning a little over 3% a year. But for these enterprises, money is only ever a means to a greater, more purposeful end. There are huge opportunities to hand for any would-be entrepreneurs because most of the economy is in the hands of people who don't love what they're doing. Most law firms, dentist offices, hotels and bakeries aren't in it for love. They may be efficient and canny, but they are ultimately just waiting to sell up. We don't need to be very original to succeed. We don't need to have invented anything very new. We just need to make sense of our lives and make an honest living along the way, to offer the world something we love a little more intensely than most people do.